And welcome to Thomas Fieldhouse and Fall Brawl number 10, the Lock Haven Fall Brawl, a special event presentation from Clinton County Sports, brought to you by Bill's Happy Camper, Water Street Mill Hall, Boxing Market House Restaurant, downtown Lock Haven. And these boxing boosters, M&R Contracting, Bellefonte Avenue, Lock Haven, Pizza City Bar and Grill, and Traveling Timbers, and the Riverview Apartment B&B, Susquehanna Avenue in Lock Haven. We're getting ready to get right into action in a heartbeat here at Thomas Fieldhouse. John Lopez, Wally Quarter, Bill Crowell. And first out for the main card will be Central Mountain graduate Slade Severino with a record of 1-0 and going against Dalton Mance of Shippensburg University. This will be the first of 8 main card contests here. Getting a little reverb that the boys are working on.
Yeah, so
it sounds like an Elvis song. All right, Severino in the ring. Thomas Fieldhouse. We thank our sponsors for having us here. Severino, as we say, is 1-0. We have records thanks to Ken Cooper on all the boxers competing here. Our crack engineering staff trying to pick up on the feedback here and see what's going on. Shippensburg among the 10 schools competing here. And so far, pretty even Steven between these two boxers. Looking for Shippensburg's roster here. Here we go. Mance is 1-0, and Severino is 1-0. So this should be an even bout. Again, a lot of relatively younger boxers in the Lock Haven stable. And again, competing here tonight will be Caleb Young and Rocco Stark and Kayla Simmons. So half of the bouts will be Lock Haven University competitors. Again, it's 3 rounds. Again, Tony Pennicale, the guy that's carried us through here in our last couple of events, still back in Philly, so he couldn't make it tonight. Again, an enthusiastic crowd watching the action, rooting for the hometown boy here in Slade Severino. We expect to be talking to some of the fighters and some of the people involved in staging this event as the evening goes on here at Thomas Fieldhouse. It's a special event from Clinton County Sports. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. Again, 3 rounds. It goes without saying, Severino's in the red and Mance in the Shippensburg blue. It's pretty even. That's the end of round number 1.
Test.
All right.
Test. Test. Test.
Okay. All right. Our technical glitch, we believe, has been corrected. We believe we've completed 2 rounds here between Slade Severino and Dalton Mance. Again, the judges will score this one. There have been no knockdowns, pretty evenly matched. First bout of an 8-bout card here. The main card at the Fall Brawl number 10 at Thomas Fieldhouse. Again, the next LHU boxer would be Caleb Young in the 4th bout of the night. He'll be going against Cameron O'Quinn from Crandall University out of Canada, Moncton, Canada, where that young man is from. And then Rocco Stark will be bout number 6 after the intermission against Emilio Osorio, also from Crandall. And then the finale will be Kayla Simmons out of Dover, PA, representing Lockhaven University, going against Kayla Alexander of Penn State University. All right, 3rd and final round coming up here. Slade Severino and Dalton Mance from Lockhaven and Shippensburg. Pretty even here in this first bout of the night, the main card. Room here at the Fieldhouse, lot going on campus. LHU with the home football game today. Mance flails and misses Severino. Severino, again, as we say, out of Central Mountain High School in the red. Mance in the blue. Good exchange there. Again, relatively inexperienced collegiate boxers. Trying to impress the judges here at Thomas Fieldhouse. Some bobbing and weaving. Again, Tony Pennikill couldn't make it tonight. I hope Tony's watching. Tony, feel free to send along any messages, share any of your expertise. We'd be happy to hear it. We're up in the broadcast booth here at the Fieldhouse on a chilly mid-October day, turning into an even chillier October night. Both guys working on the head of his opponent. Both hanging in. Bill Crow right at ringside. Bill has to be careful. Topple from the ring. Mance missing with some of his swings. He's been a little bit more aggressive, I would say. Flailing a bit, trying to land blows. He definitely trying to pick up the pace, the boxer from Shippensburg. So we won't prejudge what they're going to call here. Looked pretty evenly matched. Mance finished strongly. We'll see if that holds any weight with the judges.
Judges results.
Big Saturday of college football today. The last we looked, Penn State a minute from the third straight loss to another 2 or 3 touchdown underdog Northwestern team. Northwestern with the ball deep in Penn State territory and a 1-point lead. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. I'd say it's beyond hard to believe. All right, we'll soon be they're collecting the ballots. The sportsmanship at these events, just outstanding. And the referee is about to announce the winner match, the taller of the two. The referee exchanging pleasantries with the fighters. They're no longer trying to hit each other, which is a good thing. Still room here in the field house. They've got the concession stand, women's wrestling program with some opportunities to win some things and buy some things. Again, we're waiting for the verdict here.
The judges' results are in.
Here we
go.
go.
Winner by split decision in the blue corner from Shippensburg University, Dalton Mance.
So Dalton Mance will move to 2-0 in his young career, and Severino would drop to 1-1 in his young career. And again, they acknowledge each other, present medals to each other, and again, fantastic sportsmanship. I think we're in a position to take a timeout between bouts. We'll be back with more Fall Brawl number 10 here on Clinton County Sports.
Hi, I'm Dave Kelly from Blaze Alexander Subaru. Did you know that 92% of teachers have students whose families cannot afford school supplies? Subaru believes that all students deserve an equal opportunity for a quality education. This year, the Subaru Loves Learning Initiative, Blaze Alexander Subaru, is providing teachers with flexible funding to purchase the school supplies and resources they need to help their students thrive in the classroom. Stop in up here high in the hill in Muncie and learn how we are adopting the J. Henry Cochran Primary School and providing funding for essential school supplies. Blaze Alexander Subaru, helping schools and students in need.
Banking should be more than just a place to park your money. You deserve a bank that understands you and your community. At Woodlands Bank, we pride ourselves on local decision-making by people who live and work in the same neighborhoods as you do. We are committed to supporting local businesses, nonprofits, and events that make our communities thrive. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or growing your business, you can trust Woodlands Bank to be there because we're not just a bank, we are your neighbor. Visit us today at one of our 8 convenient locations and experience banking that's built for you. Woodlands Bank, rooted in our communities. Member FDIC.
The Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center specializes in cars and heavy-duty trucks, offering tires, brakes, state inspection, and tandem aligning. All at the Carroll Truck Garage and Alignment Center, 1959 East Valley Road, east of Luganton.
University, Sydney, Abu-Ghraib.
All right, here comes our next bout. That Aiden Poling from Ohio State University against Sydney Abu-Ghraib from Penn State University. This just in from Penn State. They lost again. 22-21 to Northwestern. Northwestern was down on the Penn State goal line when the game ended. Wally Quarter, you pay attention. What's going on?
I have no clue.
Huh? You know, I don't understand this at all. I really don't. And neither does James. All right, life goes on. Keep me posted on Oregon and Indiana, will you? That'd be great. Again, this is Pauling of Ohio State. They were winning today. The last we checked, they did win over Illinois handily and will remain the top couple teams in the country. Meanwhile, Sydney Obagunde from Penn State University at 175 is out there. Let's see what his career record is. He is 4-2. Again, he is in the Penn State blue and white, going against Aiden Pauling from Ohio State University. Nice shot landed by the Ohio State boxer. And let's see what Pauling's record is. He checks in 4-4, so 4-2 and 4-4. That tells us these guys have had some experience. This is our second bout of the night here at Thomas Fieldhouse. Fall Brawl number 10. There'll be a February event, and then the Eastern Regionals for the Lock Haven University program. The Penn State boxer Obagunde doing a lot of circling on the boxer from Ohio State. There's a natural rivalry right there. Now, Obagunde picking up the pace, getting some good shots in. Second bout of the night. 10 schools represented here. That's the end of round number 1. We have Penn State, Lock Haven, Ohio State, UConn, West Virginia, Shippensburg, Cincinnati, Kutztown, Crandall out of Canada. It's a Christian liberal arts school in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. So they brought some boxers down for this event at Thomas Fieldhouse. More fans are coming in. First round over in the second bout of the night. Again, we want to thank our sponsors. Bill's Happy Camper, Water Street Mill Hall, Fox's Market House Restaurant, downtown Lock Haven. And these boxing boosters, Seminar Contracting, Belfont Avenue, Lock Haven. Pizza City Bar and Grill and Traveling Timbers, and the Riverview Apartment B&B, Susquehanna Avenue, Lock Haven. Round number 1 is over. Round number 2 is coming up between Pauling from Ohio State and Abagundo of the Penn State Nittany Lions. Again, Abagundo in the blue and white, Pauling in the Ohio State red. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here on Clinton County Sports. Boy, Abagundo likes to retreat and then move back in. Fast on his feet. Likes to work from a distance and come in. Kutztown up at Jack Stadium leads Lock Haven University 27-0. They're late in the second period. Kutztown is nationally ranked, and showing why here. They just scored, and they're now up 27-0 over the Bald Eagles, who come in with a couple wins, coming off a win over Bloomsburg last week. So the campus is busy. Meanwhile, Obagundo continues to work from a distance. Pauling likes to stay closer to him. As we say, relatively speaking, these are two veteran fighters, and you can see that. They seem to have some ring savvy, different styles.
Yeah, you can talk with John.
And they are nearing the end of round 2, so you have to be young Mr. Heverly, right?
What's that?
You're Heverly?
Yes,
Steven?
sir.
Yes. All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You look kind of like Caleb. I was confused the other night. You guys in the ring look gaunt.
Yeah, we do look pretty similar.
All right, that's the end of the second round. So we're going to talk to Stephen Heverly, the older brother of Gavin Heverly, who doesn't fight but plays football and wrestles. But Stephen, did you compete in sports in high school?
Yeah, I played football for 2 years.
Okay.
I wrestled for like 2, and then I played golf for 3.
Okay.
That was my main sport in high school, was golf.
Okay. So what prompted you to decide to go into boxing at Lock Haven University?
Well, I just needed something to take up my time, challenge myself a little bit, get out of my comfort zone.
Is this your first year at LHU?
No, I'm a sophomore at LHU.
What are you taking?
Finance right now. That's my
What do you
major.
want to do?
Honestly, I kind of want to be a airline pilot. That's my dream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I do like finance a lot. I like the market, things like that.
And talk about your boxing career. We know you picked up a win today
Yes,
over Amir Faroud from Connecticut. It was your second fight. What, you would have lost at West Virginia, then won here?
No, I fought over the summer.
Oh, okay.
I lost over the summer, yeah.
Okay.
So this is a big win for me.
Yeah, okay. And And again, Bill Crow was here to see it. I was not. Talk about your bout. You look like you're normal. I don't see blotches all over your face.
No, well, actually, the only black eye right now I have was from sparring this week when we were sparring. But from this fight, no, my face feels pretty solid.
Good. Oh, that's important, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. My health is pretty important.
Yeah.
I'd hope.
And the sport, it's not an NCAA sport, but there are obviously pretty severe regulations in terms of the fighter's well-being, and the headgear has to be helpful. So you holding up okay physically through it?
Oh, physically, I feel great. Honestly, this is probably the best shape I've ever been in. Honestly.
So let's see, you wrestled or you boxed at 139 pounds. Do you have to cut weight to get to that?
Oh yeah, I had to cut a lot of weight actually.
Are they stringent with that? What?
No, they don't. I mean, if you can make the weight, you can make the weight.
So how much would be over this time tomorrow?
I'll probably be like 6 or 7 over.
So what are you going to eat? What have you eaten since then? What are you going to have later tonight?
Well, when I first weighed in this morning, I drank a Pedialyte. You know what those are?
Okay.
The rapid hydration.
Right.
So, and then I drank a couple bottles of water. I went out to eat at the Foxes. I was going to go to the Texas, but it was packed. It was packed. Packed.
So what happens now? What are you going to do after this is over?
Well,
we're going to hold up here for a minute.
Up.
These two guys, these two veteran fighters are really having at it. Again, this is Aiden Pauling of Ohio State, 4-4 coming up in, and Sidney Abagunde, 4-2 from Penn State coming in. And again, I didn't watch it closely, but they had contrasting styles.
I think Penn State got it done. He was very, very talented. He was slipping punches. Definitely came back with them.
Interesting style. He did a lot of circling and then would attack.
Honestly, had his hands down probably 90% of that fight.
The sportsmanship is great, and now we await the official's decision here.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot of respect for the other person.
Is that always the case? I mean, there have to be some guys who think this guy's a jerk. I really want to beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
In the blue corner, Penn State University, Sidney Abagunde.
Sidney Abagunde will be the winner. Yeah, and again, the several things that we've covered here on Clinton County sports. Sportsmanship has been outstanding. Have you been around enough to see, somebody say, "Well, I fought that guy before, and I'm going to pound the crap out of him this time"?
Well, I mean, that's always the goal going into it. You're never really going to be. You're never walking in there with intentions of being best buddies with the guy, but after the fact, it's actually pretty cool. It's a lot of respect between the two people. It takes a lot to step in there.
Yeah. So is it difficult to accept that? Well, what goes through your mind? You have a pretty good idea, and again, you've only had a couple of varsity bouts, but you have a pretty good idea if you're going to get your arm raised or not?
Yeah, when you're in there, you have a pretty good idea of feeling out each round, or honestly, your corner will normally tell you. Like, after that first round, he told me that good round, I think we got that one, and then we just focus on the next one.
So does Coach Stout still get in the ring at all?
Actually, yeah, he's quite good.
How good is he? Come on, you can tell us.
No, he's nice. I promise you, he's nice. He's not to be messed with.
Does he take it pretty seriously when he's in there? No clowning around?
Yeah, he's a pretty serious guy, but we have a lot of fun in there too.
And that's my sense that it's a good room.
It's definitely a great room.
So how old would he be? Let's figure that out.
And
I'm thinking he
40?
Went through in the 90s at Blockhaven High. I tell you what, he and his brother were like tough 120-pound linebackers in football. I mean, they were hard. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
I know he coached some football a little bit. Coached State College, I think, for a little bit.
Yeah, but he was a hard-nosed football player.
Well, I'll tell you what he was. He was an animal in the ring.
Really?
Two-time national champ.
All right, let's tell you who's coming up next year. This time, filling in for Nehemiah Omo-Osaki is Cole Brady from Penn State, going against that Jungwoo Billy Lee from UConn. So what happened to Nehemiah?
This morning he said he woke up yesterday with a sinus infection, and they have a big match coming up in a couple of weeks or a show or something, so he has to make sure he's healthy for that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, where were we? Oh, Coach Stout. I wouldn't think Coop gets in there anymore.
No.
Do any of the other coaches still get in?
No, honestly, Stout's the only one. He was actually telling us a story about how after he was done boxing collegiately, when he was coaching, he was getting in the ring at 32 years old. He said until like 32, he decided it was probably time to not stop sparring.
So how long do you want to keep boxing?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Okay, you're playing it by year?
Yeah, we'll play. I mean, definitely got to finish out.
Are you on a 4-year program here at LHU?
Yes, sir. At the moment, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So how many days a week do you guys train? When does the season start?
We train about 4 days a week. Occasionally, a Sunday here or there, we'll get in the gym, but it's normally Monday through Thursday.
And do you change what you do when you're getting closer to a competition?
Yeah. Well, like when we're up and coming to the fight. There's a lot of sparring, a lot of like one-on-one work with pads, certain things like that. But the week of the fight, actually, this week we did spar a good bit, but normally we do not, just to try to keep our bodies as healthy as possible going into the fight.
So that, are the practices in terms of the assault on your body even close to what the actual fight itself is? Is there?
Honestly, I mean, like I said earlier, I have a black eye from sparring, but I don't think anything happened to me in the actual ring today, at least. Over the summer, I'd say it's a little different, but.
So, will you be sore tomorrow for a couple days?
No, I won't be sore after this one. Over the summer, I was sore the next day, for sure.
Because you hadn't been training maybe as much because it was over the summer? Or?
No, I'd say we trained almost every day over the summer. My whole summer was boxing, basically.
Well, then why did it affect you more in the summer? The guy you fought?
That guy was a little different.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that guy was a little different.
So is that guy still around?
No, he goes to Westchester. I haven't seen him back, but I would love to see him again.
So you think you'll get Gavin into boxing?
He said he wanted to come and spar me one of these days, so I'll have to bring him in, give him some work.
Has he put gloves on yet?
I have gloves at home he's put on, but he doesn't. He would never.
Are there any other little Heverleys at home?
No, sir. Just me and Gavin.
And your dad was an outstanding football player in Bald Eagle, isn't he, right?
As he says.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was an athlete.
Yeah, wrong school, wrong high school.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your win here tonight. We wish you well. You're welcome to sit in until the next Lock Haven kid comes up. You can even, why don't you stick around then through Caleb's bout, okay?
I would love to.
If you're good to go, and then after Caleb recovers, we'll try to get him up here, okay?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay. So where do you think the LHU program is? Other than Rocco, mostly first and second year guys, right?
Yeah, we have a very young team, and the team's basically all from around this area, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It speaks well for the who approached you. What made you decide you wanted to do this?
Well, me and Nehemiah, I call him Ace, but so me and Ace, we've been good friends for a while, and
okay.
I was talking to him because he went a lot last year. I don't think he ever fought last year, but he practiced a lot, and his dad's into the game, so he told me to come over and try it out one of these days, and then.
Did he graduate from Central Mountain?
Nehemiah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he play sports?
I think he played football.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he played all 4 years.
The guys, yourself, athletic guys that obviously would have done well in multiple sports should you have so chosen to do so at Central Mountain. Not that you didn't, but
yeah.
I'm sure you had an outstanding golf career.
Actually, our golf team was very underrated.
You guys were good.
Very
right?
underrated. Yeah, we were nice. I'm not gonna lie, our golf team was nice.
It's interesting that the athletes that are playing, Blake Walker's probably this year a senior.
I played with him a few times at Clinton. He's pretty good.
Best athletes in the high school, and he's playing golf.
Kai Fravel also started to play golf.
Yes. Both would have been wonderful in some other sports, but we make our decisions, and maybe you can get one or two of those guys to come here and box. So have you been able to follow this one at all? Do you know any of these guys?
No, I don't know either of these guys, but I've been watching. Seems pretty 50-50 so far.
So do you think Nehemiah Ace was disappointed he had to scratch?
I'm honestly not sure. I didn't actually know he did scratch until now, actually.
So that's the end of the second round. We're moving along here. It's the 10th annual Fall Brawl. And again, Stephen Heverly is sitting in. So Bridget Miller, what year is she at LHU?
She just started
Okay.
this semester. But I think she's a senior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did she wrestle?
No, I don't know if she graduated from. I don't think she graduated from Central Mountain.
Oh, okay.
I'm not actually sure where she's from.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
So she and Kayla, are they the only two females in the program?
Yep. Yes, sir.
So who do they spar with?
Actually, I was sparring with Kayla last week.
How is she?
She's good. She's nice.
She holds her own?
She's a main card for the reason. She's a main card for the reason.
Yeah.
Main event.
Okay.
Main event.
Okay. That will be bout number 8. She will go against Kayla Alexander from Penn State.
I'm pretty sure they've fought multiple times. Like, I think this is a reoccurring fight for her.
And you'll be saddened to know Penn State lost to Northwestern today, 22-20.
I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm really happy, actually.
Well, I'm a Penn State grad, but I have mixed emotions.
I'm an Oregon fan. And we might lose to Indiana. So
yeah. Hey, Wally, what's the score?
Yeah, what is the score on that?
Come on, Wally, get us a score. Meanwhile,
oh, no, they lost.
lost?
No, Oregon.
Indiana beat them.
Yeah, that's
wow.
In Oregon, too. That's nuts.
Well, what that tells me is, A, Signetti will be the next Penn State coach.
Yeah,
and B, the fact that Penn State played Oregon so close, apparently Oregon wasn't all that good.
Yeah, seriously.
Apparently.
Well, I went to that game in the whiteout. It was awesome.
How about that coach Signetti? His dad coached at IUP for years and years.
I thought he coached at IUP too, actually.
I think he did, and I think he may have. I don't know if a brother, his father was something with the Steelers for a while too, as an assistant
I didn't know that
coach.
either.
Or at Pitt. I think one of them might have been the offensive. And Pitt beat Florida State today. I think right now the state rankings are Pitt, Temple, Lockhaven University, and then Penn State. And I'm kidding. Although Pitt's 4-2, so Penn State's 4-2.
No, I think Penn State's 3-3.
No, they're 4-2. No, you're right. They are 3-3.
Yeah, they're 3-3.
I stand corrected. They're 0-3 in the Big Ten.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we'll be passing a hat later for a couple bucks from everybody to buy out Franklin's.
Yeah, seriously, he has to be on the edge there.
Amazing. That's just stunning. Yeah, I have mixed emotions. Excuse me. All right, so what do you see in this one?
I'm seeing the Penn State. I think Penn State might be oh, that was a nice uppercut by Lee.
Lee from Connecticut.
I don't know. The end of that round, it's looking like UConn might have took it, but I'm not sure.
Excuse me.
They're both out of breath, that's for sure.
So that Caleb Young is coming up next. Have you gotten in the ring with Caleb?
Yep.
How do you do with him?
It's pretty good. Okay, he's very fast hands.
Snacks and refreshments.
He's my great nephew.
Is he? That's awesome. Did not know that.
And those 50-50 tickets as well at the
He
table.
probably keeps it on the down low. So again, we appreciate Stephen Heverly sitting in. Was your dad here today, I presume?
Yeah, actually, he's right down there.
Okay. Good.
He has a table.
Yep. It's a great show, folks. Again, here comes the decision. Would it be UConn?
I don't know. I'm thinking it may be UConn.
He's in the all blue. They're huffing and puffing. So what kind of road work do you do while you...
I run the dike a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, do
and
you
then
have to do...
I have there's a spot by my house I like to run. But I'd say your endurance is very important.
Yeah.
You can beat somebody just being more conditioned than going 3 rounds.
How would you compare the conditioning to wrestling and football?
Honestly, I'd say like wrestling practice is the most comparable thing I could put it as, for sure.
All right, what's going on here? They seem to be delaying. We're awaiting, and then we're going to get that Caleb Young coming out.
He's getting ready out there.
His grandmother will be a nervous wreck. Actually, I think he's just my
The judge's
granddad.
decision is in,
Here we go.
and the winner by decision in the red corner from Penn State University, Cole Brady.
That UConn kid seemed like he thought he had it.
Caleb Young comes in with a 2-3 record. Cameron O'Quinn from Crandall will be next up. Cameron O'Quinn is 1-3. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with that bout right after this.
Bill's Happy Camper RV Sales and Service in Mill Hall is your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Bill's Happy Camper is the place for outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. Bill's Happy Camper hopes you're enjoying Fight Night at LHU and best wishes to the local kids in the ring. Bill's Happy Camper, 15 North Water Street, Mill Hall. Call 570-726-7400 or visit online at billshappycamper.com.
The fine food tradition in an extraordinary setting continues at Fox's Market House Restaurant in downtown Lock Haven. Check out the gorgeous interior restoration, which showcases the building's rich history dating to 1871. Fox's, a step back in time offering you fresh, fast, and tasty food in a historic setting with all the up-to-date amenities, comfort food, daily specials, reward points, dinner to go, online orders, and much more. Fox's Market House Restaurant, 142 East Church Street, downtown Lock Haven. Call 570-748-4000 or go online at foxesmarketrestaurant.com.
All right, here we go. Caleb Young, 2-3 against Cameron O'Quinn from Crandall University.
Representing Lock Haven University,
Caleb's in the yellow,
Young.
the Crandall kid in the blue. Stephen Heverly, tell us what's happening as it unfolds, okay?
All right, I'll try my best.
I'm sure you'll do fine, I have no doubt. Caleb loves it. I mean, he's addicted.
He does. He loves it. Honestly, it's not a great addiction, but it's definitely addicting for sure. For sure. Crandall's coming and just running in.
Is that a good technique to have?
You can grab a headset too.
Yeah, definitely aggressive. Slade Severino?
Hello, how you doing?
Good, we're good. So Steven's helping us out here. Feel free to jump in, tell us about Caleb, okay, as we follow through on this one.
Well, Caleb is one of the guys with some of the fastest hands on the team, honestly. Really good at getting in and out of the pocket, and does really well with knowing when to really shoot that too.
They're throwing for sure.
Guys are active.
The guy from Crandall just seems to really be on his front foot. But I think by the time second, third round comes, I think Cable will start really catching him.
Yeah, can you burn out by being that aggressive?
For
oh
sure.
my goodness, of course.
For sure.
Of course.
I guarantee you'll see a pace difference in the second, third round.
Okay.
And I know Caleb. Caleb can keep this pace for 7 rounds if he really wants to.
That's for sure. Although the kid's on his front foot a lot, Caleb's getting out of the, he's circling really well.
Okay, what was that?
I think he's telling him to keep his head up. I could be wrong.
Why did they tell him that? Because you're prone to getting hurt if you don't.
You could get hit in the back of the head.
Yeah.
You don't know what's coming.
Right.
It's just it leads
so
to.
it's a health, it's a safety precaution.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, nice tuba there by Caleb.
I'd say that was pretty 50-50. I don't know.
I missed half the round here.
I mean, Crandall definitely landed some nice shots, but I think Caleb landed a few. I think it was pretty even, honestly.
Yeah, so does Coach Stout call you in the locker room beforehand and talk to you collectively or individually?
Well, he did for me at least. Me and Stout were in the back. We were doing some mitts, just talking it over, trying to get my mind right.
You go in the wrestling room, or?
Yeah, actually, I was in the locker room. I changed in the locker room.
Okay.
We have a very nice locker room.
Yeah, that was actually the first time I've been in there. It's pretty nice.
Again, Slade Severino. Let me look, Slade. Let me see how you did. It says here. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, all right. You're ready for Dalton Mance. Tough bout.
Yeah, he very good guy. Very good pressure forward style.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Oh, I could have done better. Could have done worse. I just got some things to work on, and that's just the way the game goes.
Yeah, and you're relatively new to the sport, so you work to get better, right?
Absolutely, every day.
All right, Caleb, back in round 2.
Caleb's catching him here.
The kid's
very pressure shot heavy.
Yeah,
that kid is aggressive.
And Caleb's doing what he needs to by trying to cycle out of there.
Ooh, that was a nice one. That was a nice little roll right there.
The kid's landing some punches.
Doing good at getting Caleb in the corner. That's what you gotta do with a guy who.
Those are two. All right, Caleb just threw back.
That's what you gotta do if a guy has very fast hands. You gotta put that pressure on him and make it so that it's harder to use those hands.
You gotta get out of that corner.
Okay, what's that?
I have no idea. I don't know, actually. Looked like he was just breaking him up, just getting some space in between.
Well, this kid hasn't slowed down too much.
No, actually, not at all.
Good pacing by him on the front foot, too.
Is he going to walk into something at some point?
Well, he walked into a few rights by Caleb, but it just doesn't seem like it's stopping him.
No. Gee. He's hit a buzzsaw.
Yeah, this kid's...
Yikes.
And Caleb is returning shots here. But Crandall seems to just be on that front foot constantly.
Is that a good technique to have?
It looks good to the refs when you own the center of the ring. Like when you're in the center, while they're like kind of running around, just for the judge's perspective, it looks good on you.
And the criteria is kind of just getting more punches out there, so it looks really good for the judges if you're the one progressing forward, and even if you're just tapping, even if you're just tapping them with little things, that just looks really good for the refs.
So he really needs to do well this round, obviously.
For sure.
For sure, yeah.
I think round 1 was pretty even. I don't know, 2, I think Crandall might have got it, but I'm not sure.
I think Crandall got it by the end of 2 just with his constant pressure, but I think in the first one, very close.
A good example of this was the first bout of the night on the undercards. The kid from Coast Guard, just that third round was full on his front foot. Kept that kid on the back of the ropes the entire time, continued to throw, and eventually got the decision, which was a very close fight going into that round.
All right, third round coming up. Again, this is the last fight of till the intermission, okay? 4 more after this. Here we go.
They're throwing.
Lighter weights, man.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah, that one was...
I mean, the kid swings wildly, doesn't he, on occasion? But he's
so
landing something.
Yeah.
But sometimes those are the shots that really can have an impact, is the wide shots.
Yeah, the ones you don't expect are the ones that hurt the worst.
Of course.
I'm sure.
Caleb's just got to keep things tight.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie. I take back my statement on the conditioning part. This kid's not stopping. I
mean, some guys are just built for that. They just can go forward for multiple rounds.
So you've never heard of this kid before. He's 1-3. Yikes.
From Crandall.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's concerned. Right? That's to make sure
That's
he's
okay.
okay.
It's a standing 8 count. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy gee.
And he's just running forward.
Yeah.
And good hook there by Caleb to get out of that angle, but
I'll tell you what, Caleb's swinging back. He's hitting back.
Oh, of course.
At the end of the day, it's a dogfight.
Another right hand there by Crandall. Seems like Caleb might be a little gassed here.
This kid's just throwing hook after hook after hook.
And it's I can promise you, it's exhausting being on the back foot for rounds and rounds.
Yeah, because you're running around. You're running from them instead of them just on their front foot. It's
exhausting. Good fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. That kid lost 3 bouts. He's apparently run into some really good guys, or he's really gotten himself into top flight shape. I mean, that was as much forward.
Sometimes all somebody needs is a loss, but
we'll also announce the winner of the 50-50 ticket. So get your orange tickets out.
A loss isn't a loss if it's a lesson.
You let fighters develop their own style, like Abagunde from Penn State circled, where this kid's just
that kid from Penn State. It's all based on you. That kid from Penn State was very talented. He had his hands down the whole fight, but he was slipping. He was slipping fights just pure out of reaction. Some guys just can't do that. Like, I'm not going to say I can't. I can't just sit down with my hands down the whole time and, slip punches. So it is all based on you, yourself, and what you can do.
Truly is like an art form.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Right by the main entrance.
So we'll soon be getting the decision here. Again, Caleb Young from Lock Haven out of Central Mountain High School. Again, a relative novice for Caleb. He's 2-3 coming in, and O'Quinn was 1-3. But it looked like we'd be surprised if O'Quinn didn't pick up the W.
Quinn did a really good job at just going forward, and that's what you got to do. Looked really good, looked pretty well going forward.
I do think Crandall got it done tonight.
So Lock Haven would be, well, we'll withhold until we see what the official verdict is here. But Caleb looks to be okay. That's tough.
The judge's decision is in, and the winner by split decision in the blue corner from Crandall University, Cameron O'Quinn.
Good for him. Great going forward. Great job eliminating the risk of getting those hands out there. And yeah, good for him.
Split decision, though.
Yeah, split decision.
All right, we're going to get a break now. Stephen, you may leave. Let me talk to Slade for a few minutes.
Okay? It was nice talking to you.
Yep, we'll see you hopefully at the next event here, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good luck with your season and your schooling.
Bring your ticket over. If this is your number,
Okay, well, we have the intermission. We can talk to Slade Severino. So, Slade, you were just 1-0 coming in here and ran into Dalton Mance, who was also 1-0. Now you're 1-1. Did you win? What we decide? Did you win in the summer, or did you win? Okay, you won.
I won in the summer, yeah.
So, and is this your first year at LHU and your first year in the program?
I'm a second semester freshman, but yeah, it's my first year.
Yeah, okay. And in high school, what all did you do athletically?
I really only wrestled. That was really it for me. I played football for my 9th grade year, but didn't love the way football was going, so I switched over to wrestling. yeah, you know the football story from Central Mountain.
So, the transition from wrestling to boxing, any parallels in terms of conditioning?
The conditioning's very, very, very different. My favorite type of conditioning, honestly, was from the wrestling. I felt great during wrestling season. Like, I went to American Top Team Happy Valley, over there in Happy Valley a few times for some jiu-jitsu, and I actually boxed there too for a while. And yeah, I felt the conditioning difference right away, almost right away. Holy moly, man! It's going out for like 3 rounds is so different than having to shoot out. It's working every muscle with wrestling.
And how did you get into boxing?
I got into boxing from, honestly, family. Me and my brothers. My brother Owen introduced me to it. He actually, I was in the MMA. I was in the like UFC, and I loved just watching these guys compete. And I was like, I kind of want to do that. I want to try that out for size. So I started boxing, went to American Top Team, and some of those guys just told me to start wrestling for my high school. So I started wrestling for the high school, and yeah, I've just kind of been on this path ever since, on and off boxing and grappling, and loving it all.
Do you enjoy it?
Oh my goodness, I love it.
Do you like to punch people?
I wouldn't say
Do you
like
have
to
a
punch
volatile
people.
temper and you go around and pound people regularly? Or?
No. I just love the aspect of competing to prove you are the best, or you are doing something.
50-50 ticket winner.
Again, we're on break here. Again, the first half of the main card, Slade Severino, who's sitting in with us, lost to Dalton Mance of Shippensburg. Then Sidney Abugundo out of Penn State defeated Aiden Pauling of Ohio State. Then Cole Brady of Penn State filling in for Nehemiah Ome-Osagi came up with a win over Billy Lee from UConn. And just moments ago, Cameron O'Quinn from Crandall University out of Canada, decision Caleb Young from Lock Haven. So Slade, what are you taking in school?
I love the school so much. I love the culture we have. We're a very close culture. We all kind of support each other on everything.
So what are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in sports management.
And what do you want to be like Albert Jones someday?
I'm not really sure yet, honestly, but maybe an athletic director of Central Mountain would be cool, or like maybe even up here. Who knows?
Well, there you go. All right.
Well, we'll see what happens, but I'm not rushing it right now.
So you're a second semester student.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming up. We'll let you get back down with your teammates, okay?
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for talking to us and providing your expertise. And once Caleb is recovered, send him up, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Nice
Okay, take care. All right, we're going to take a time out. We're on a break here. Again, we've got 4 more bouts to go. There'll be 2 more LHU boxers. Bout number 6, which will be the second coming up on the second half of the card here. Rocco Stark will go against Emilio Osorio from Crandall. And the final bout of the evening, Kayla Simmons from Lock Haven will go against Kayla Alexander from Penn State. We'll be back with more Fall Brawl boxing action here on Clinton County Sports.
Bill's Happy Camper RV Sales and Service in Mill Hall is your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Bill's Happy Camper is the place for outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. Bill's Happy Camper hopes you're enjoying Fight Night at LHU, and best wishes to the local kids in the ring. Bill's Happy Camper, 15 North Water Street, Mill Hall. Call 570-726-7400 or visit online at billshappycamper.com.
The fine food tradition in an extraordinary setting continues at Fox's Market House Restaurant in downtown Lock Haven. Check out the gorgeous interior restoration, which showcases the building's rich history dating to 1871. Fox's, a step back in time offering you fresh, fast, and tasty food in a historic setting, with all the up-to-date amenities, comfort food, daily specials, reward points, dinner to go, online orders, and much more. Fox's Market House Restaurant, 142 East Church Street, downtown Lock Haven. Call 570-748-4000 or go online at foxesmarketrestaurant.com.
M&R Contracting, Central PA's premier commercial contractor, pleased to be a part of Lock Haven Boxing on Clinton County Sports since 1987, providing a variety of services to meet individual needs and budgets. M&R Contracting, 953 Bellefonte Avenue, Lock Haven. Call them at 570-858-5154 or go online at mnrcontracting.com. All right, we got Ken Cooper, former boxer, former coach, assistant coach now, and all-around guy that keeps the boxing program in line. Coop, how's it going so far? What do you think?
I think things are going very well. I think Coach Stout is doing an outstanding job. Of course, he's got Adam and Comanche to help him, and I think there's a bright future for Lock Haven. When I stepped down, I was so glad to see John step up and take it over. He's like I used to be. He's got all ideas and fire, and he's ready to roll.
And I have to ask, in talking to Stephen, he said that John Stout still gets in the ring and goes and goes. I asked him if Coach Cooper does, and he said, no, not really. When was the last time you got in? He said you boxed quite a while, though.
Yeah, well, no, it's easier on your face coaching. So it's been a long time before I got in.
I think he said you were 32 maybe or something when you finished up. Does that sound correct?
Yeah, I boxed 132 at the end. I finished third in
I thought you meant that was your age.
Oh, no. He's off by about 25. But no,
Okay.
I think things are going well. A good crowd for everything going on
Yeah,
tonight.
there's a football game as we speak on campus and Penn State's homecoming. So, yeah, given that. And the fighting. So how do you critique the fighting? You got some young guys and gals in your lineup, but they seem to be holding their own.
Yeah, like I said, John's a very good technician and always was. Not only was John tough, but he was also...
So you coached him?
Yeah, with Coach Cox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were the assistant then?
Yes.
Okay. And how did John do?
John was a runner-up and a two-time national champion. His senior year, he finished third.
I'll bet he was tough.
Oh, if he'd have listened to Coach Cox and I, and both of them, him and Plagisi jumped up one weight class,
Yeah.
they would have won. Each one of them would have won. Instead of finishing third, both of them.
Did you share that with him?
Oh, we told him afterwards. He just tried to keep the weight down, and it got to be too much.
I can just hear Dr. Cox. Can you do a Dr. Cox imitation as well?
Stoney, you didn't listen. What are you doing? You should have listened to Coop and I told you.
So talk about future events. Still no date yet for what you might be doing in February?
No, we're still working on that. I know Coach Stout is talking about going to Penn State, I think, in 2 weeks. They're planning on going to Ohio State here in a couple maybe 3 weeks. Then we got Rocco on at the New York Athletic Club. That is a big one. That is a premier event.
Dr. Cox always, I know, was involved with that, right? Going back many, many years.
Oh, we used to box at the Downtown Athletic Club where they hand out the Heisman. And then when they closed, the New York Athletic Club picked it up. And it's a great atmosphere, you know, especially with someone like myself that grew up in the country and go to the big city.
You have to wear a tux to that? Three-piece suit?
Yeah, it's business attire.
Okay.
And they get in trouble if you walk in their lobby and you don't have a tie on.
So when is that event?
That'll be the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Okay. And there had been where are the regionals this year?
The regionals will be at, I believe Penn State's having it this year.
Okay.
And then the Nationals, we're still working on a place for our national championships.
Do you think Lock Haven could still be somehow in the running on that, or is it too soon to say?
We'd have a hard time here because of the teams from the West coming in.
Okay.
Now, Lancaster, I know, is interested. There's some places in North Carolina, Virginia Beach. Some out in the Midwest has talked to us. And I believe Texas was another spot that put in a bid. I'm out of the loop of that anymore because I was a former president of the NCBA, vice president and president, and younger guys took it over and doing a great job, and we'll find a great event.
So when are the regionals, roughly? What month?
March, and we'll box the Nationals, and I think it's April. Nationals are April 9th, 10th, and 11th off the top of my head. And the regionals is right in the middle of the month.
So we're talking to Ken Cooper, a former boxer, former coach, and now the guy behind the scenes to keep the boxing program. Bill Crow, you got something?
So not to interrupt, but we had some comments come in. They said the Ohio State event is in 2 weeks, and Penn State's the weekend after that.
Okay, I knew something like that.
Okay.
See, I'm not the coach. I don't have to worry about the schedule anymore.
Michael Dempsey commented and set the record straight on that. I don't know if you know Michael or not, but
Good.
Thank him for the input.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Dempsey.
So, all of a sudden, you have this influx of Central Mountain athletes, people viewing this, and we suspect from all over these boxing schools are participating here. Hopefully, they're watching back home. But to try to get more kids into the sport, what do they need to do? How'd you get all these kids from Central Mountain? How do you get more?
I used to walk around campus, and all of a sudden I'd see a kid and go, geez, did you play any sports? Some of them didn't, some of them didn't. And if I thought they looked like, and sometimes you can't tell by somebody's looks. And I'd go, a face like that only a mother can love.
Who are you talking about?
Any kid I talk to.
Yeah, all right.
And I'd be going, you might as well come out for boxing. We'll rearrange and find a girlfriend. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these kids said they came here when they were young and watched boxing, and that's what got them interested. So, they came to a home show at the locals.
Have there been many Lock Haven, Ben, and Central Mountain kids in the program over the years? I don't think there have been all that many, have there?
Oh, we got Jeff Raymond.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Stout,
know that.
Both Stout, John.
Oh,
Heath.
yeah.
Jason Pletcher was a national champ for us also.
Okay.
Josh Wilde boxed for us.
Okay.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I'm missing some here. Chris McCracken boxed for us from Jersey Shore.
Right.
Yeah. So it was, they've been here.
And is it a special calling? How does somebody decide what kind of traits do you have to even want to think about becoming a boxer? You have to be a little goofy?
Well, people might think after knowing me.
I threw that out for you, Ken.
Yeah, but no, I mean, a lot of it's your will, and you still have to be an athlete, just like any sport.
Right.
And you still have to work, because I've seen gifted young men and women who didn't put the time in that could have been great, and then you see another kid come in and work and gain the experience and end up being tougher than nails. It's not for everyone. I've seen some tough-looking people that you thought, oh man, they didn't like getting hit in the face,
Well, I can appreciate that.
They just didn't.
That's a good skill set to have, though, right? It's like wrestling. I mean, if you can wrestle, if you can box, if you're ever in a pinch, that's not a bad skill set to have, right?
No. Coach Cox never told me that blocking punches with my face counted against me. No wonder I had so many losses.
So, the LH program, you have a lot of relatively new faces. Are they coming along as you would have hoped?
Yeah, I really see a tremendous from beginning till now. They're really starting to step up, and it'll take some work yet, just like anything. And if they stick with it, John's going to have some tough teams here because these guys are young.
Yeah, will we see some of these people at nationals?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Second half.
Are there any place winners here? Rocco, I think, did well. Went to nationals, right?
Yeah, and Kayla.
Introducing
Kayla Simmons from us. She went to the nationals last year. So yeah, there'll be a lot there. And of course you have the academies that are always tough.
All right, we're going to start the boxing. This will be Anthony D'Angelo from University of Cincinnati against Donovan Quinn from Penn State at 160. So Coop, if your schedule permits, stay here and tell us. We missed Tony Pennikiel tonight. So feel free to stay here and tell us what's going on. Let's see what we have for the Cincinnati boxer. His record is 19-8. That's a lot of fights, right?
Yeah.
He's been around. 19-8 for D'Angelo from Cincinnati.
Got word that says Anthony D'Angelo won last year at nationals.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
He's from Cincinnati.
He's discovered a blue chipper here.
He's in the red corner. He's the taller of the two kids out
So
there.
he has the red
gloves,
then.
yep.
Thank you. And none other than Quinn from Penn State.
He's a tough boxer too. This should be a really good matchup.
He is 10-4. Yeah, this should be. Record-wise, I think this is the best matchup we've had tonight. Most veteran kids, certainly.
Yeah, with winning records.
Rocco Stark is on deck. Stay tuned for that. So who's the referee here?
The former Army coach, Ray Barone, Dr. Ray Barone. He still stays involved with college boxing and amateur boxing, and he had some great teams. I think he must have won like 12 or 13 national team titles.
Wow.
And he's a good referee. Let's see, can Quinn stay inside on the Cincinnati boxer? He's giving up a lot of reach here, but he seems to be staying in there pretty good.
So long arms is a good attribute to have, huh?
Well, sometimes if you can't, if you use them right.
Yeah.
But once you get inside, it's easy, but getting in can be hard. That was a good shot there from Penn State. I think the Cincinnati young man needs to stay out of the corners and off the ropes.
End of round one. How do you score that one?
I'm going to give that one to Penn State for being the aggressor. And a 10-point West system, I think I'd give Penn State a 10 and Cincinnati a 9.
So you were saying at nationals they have all the scoring that's digitized?
Yes.
So that coaches can see and know if you're down going into the third round and you have to change your strategy. And
yeah, by the time you get out of the ring, you can look down and it's going to tell you, and maybe even during round, halfway through, it'll tell you who won that round. It'll show you all 5 cards. Okay, so you have an idea, okay, we're ahead.
So like
behind.
tonight they all have pieces of paper that they fill out their scoring and hand that in.
But the coaches don't know what the judges are seeing, correct.
So that's different tonight than it is at nationals whenever it's all digitized.
Right.
So at nationals they have like a little pad or something that they punch
Yes.
the number or score in? Okay.
Yep, correct.
Does the referee get a vote?
No. You either have 3 or 5 judges.
Okay.
No, I have seen one years ago when we were short, the referee would, if we were short judges.
Okay.
It puts a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, they got enough to do, right?
Now see Cincinnati keeping him at bay.
Mm-hmm. They're staying pretty tight there.
Right now, I'm giving Cincinnati the round if it ended right now. Ooh, here comes Quinn back with a hard.
So skill-wise, this is probably the best bout we're seeing tonight to this point. Is that a fair assessment?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, the Penn State kid's sure giving away height and reach.
Yeah, he's not afraid, though. He sticks his nose right in there.
He sure is.
Yeah, since he needs to keep him like he started the round out. Keep him out there. Well, use that nice long reach. Keep him at bay. Quinn Smarty clamped that arm to stay in there a little bit longer.
So do you get to the point where it's instinct and you don't have to try to think, I want to do this, or don't you even have time to think?
No, it's like you said, it's an instinct. You do it enough, automatically. Boy,
I think he took that round, right?
He didn't at the beginning, but he did halfway through. And plus, you look at who's the aggressor.
So does that score points automatically, or at least in the minds of the officials?
If you feel the round's even, you're going to look at who's the aggressor. Then if it was even, we're back and forth. You're backing me up, I'm backing you up. Then they're going to look at ringmanship to choose one. You never end up with a even round. Somebody has to win the round in amateur boxing.
Right. And again, we're at Thomas Fieldhouse. It's the 10th annual Fall Brawl here on Clinton County Sports. Hope you're enjoying it. Again, Ken Cooper helping us out here. Our buddy Tony, I figured Tony Pennicale couldn't make it tonight because he probably was figuring the Phillies would be playing their 5th game tonight, but that kind of went by the wayside.
I think he might be drowned in his sorrows right now.
Yeah.
He had a rough week in Philly.
Yeah, well, yeah. Tell me about it. All right, final round here.
See, the funny part is you can lose the first 2 rounds and still end up winning if you come back big enough, because it's a final score. The final add up all the points. And again, on a tie, the judge has to pick a winner.
Okay. Pace has slowed a little bit.
They threw a lot of punches. I think Quinn's outscoring him. He's smart to stay in there and tie him up a little bit once he scores a bunch.
Okay.
Not to have to fight your way through that long reach.
Well, he's definitely given the kid, the defending champ, all good land there. He's hanging right in. He's feeling pretty good, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
I wonder if they've met before.
I don't know. That's a good question. See, why? Well, that shoe shining doesn't really score you any points. You still have to have some force behind it.
Well, that was an entertaining bat, to say the least. So, who are you going to give it to, Coach Cooper?
Got to go with Penn State on this one.
I wouldn't disagree. The ballots are being... Who are the other judges? Do you know them?
Roland Cooley, Osahon Omo Osagi.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Davis, Mr. Davis, I believe his name. He's new. Bush. Tim Bush. I'm sorry.
Is it hard to get officials? Is there a need for officials, and how do you become one?
You have to take some courses online, and then you have to show up to, bouts and start working. They start like maybe a timekeeping and just work your way through till you get to the end.
Have you gone through the chairs to do that at all?
I used to years ago.
Okay.
I used to go referee the gloves and stuff, and
The judges' results are in, and the winner by decision in the blue corner from Penn State University.
There you go.
I did okay on that one.
There you go. A popular decision here. Donovan Quinn moves to 11-4 with a hard-earned win over Anthony D'Angelo, who was 19-8 coming in. Very good bout.
All right, here comes our man Rocco.
All right, before he gets out there, let me jump in and say a winning combination. Pizza City Bar and Grill, new ownership, serving a fresh new vibe atop of Susquehanna Avenue Hill in Lock Haven. Call them at 748-3475. And Traveling Timbers, your new local Airbnb, offering you the all-new River Apartment atop of Susquehanna Avenue Hill. Book online today. You won't be disappointed. All right, Rocco Stark, he's been around a couple years now. Coop, what do you think his chances are here against this Emilio Osorio from Crandall?
I always have faith in Rocco. He is a tough individual. He's boxing more. You know, each time he steps in the ring, he's getting better. And he hasn't had many easy bouts. He's not afraid of nobody.
Yeah, this kid's 15-7. Rocco comes in 7-12. So he's got his work cut out for him. Rocco will be in the red. Big entourage here back on Rocco.
Emilio Osorio.
That kid's tall.
Yep.
He's really tall.
Across the way. Boxing out of the red corner.
That's when Rocco's going to have to get angles, stay in there, pivot a lot, and don't back out.
Rocco Stark!
Yeah, he's almost a head taller. So given that, does Rocco change his usual approach or what?
I don't know how Coach Stout's been working for this bout.
Wonder if he knew he's going to do this kid was this tall.
I'm pretty sure John looked online and saw some of it. Stay in there, Rock. That's it. Well, I tell you, it's hard getting out of the coaching end when you.
I know. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, call it as you see it. You know, I think our listeners.
There we go.
There you go.
He pivoted out. He stayed in there. There, yeah. He's doing all right. See if he can get underneath those long arms.
Talk him up like you were coaching him. That's great. Give us a taste of that. I'm serious.
Stay in there, Rock. He's got to get busy now. Got to get busy. Got to get those back. There he goes. He's keeping his guard up, Dice. See, if they hit the gloves, they're not a scoring blow.
Okay.
It's got to hit your head down through to your stomach. Of course, no kidney shots. And above the waistline, that to be a scoring blow. Get busy, Rock. Got to get busy now, bud. There we go. There we go. Score. Come on.
Yeah, that guy leaves his midsection open a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You get more points off midsection or head?
Doesn't matter. Punch is a punch.
Yeah, okay.
The same way a knockdown.
Right.
You think it's big, counts as one punch.
Oh.
It's not like the pros.
Okay.
Nice slip by Rock.
There you go.
I always tell guys, when you slip, they got to pay. If you slip the punch, you got to make them pay. You got to score. Don't back up, Rock. Stay in there and pivot out.
Well, what do you think? Tough round.
That's a coin toss.
Okay.
And see, something people have to realize too, depending on whether you're setting as a judge, just because I hear a thud, if my back is to the judge and he hears a thud, he can't score if he didn't see the punch land, I can't score it. So, you know, lots of times you want to try to keep yourself busy, like the two closest to us and the other, that it's open in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So they're the three that should be scoring the blows, because the other two, you know what I mean? I got three instead of two.
Well, we have the breaker. I don't know if I said this on the air. How gracious your fighters are, how nice they are. The guys that came up and sat in to talk, you know, they're gentlemanly. They're fun to talk to.
I'll tell you,
got a good crew in the room.
Yeah, and you'll find that with most college kids in collegiate boxing.
That's a nice attribute. Okay, here we go, round two.
Get busy, Rock. There you go. Get busy, Rock.
I think the arm length is giving him trouble.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Now, why's the kid put his arm up like that?
Just the way some of them do. I never understood it. Follow up, Rock. Got to follow up. That's it. Let him go, Rock. So. So here we go. Rocco's putting pressure on now. That's what he needs. Well, you hear Coach Stout. He's getting wound up down there in the corner.
Well, he learned from a couple masters and you and the late Coach Cox.
Coach Cox is hard to beat.
Yeah, he got that right.
Rock is starting to make some headway here.
Yeah, he is.
Stay in there, Rock. That's it. Get busy, get busy. Got to get busy, Rock, again. There we go. Smart move. He tied him up. There's only 10 seconds that the hammer just went off. Now's the time to score. Tell you, I might give Rocco this round.
All right, 2 rounds in, 1 to go. This again is the second bout of the second session of the main card here. Next up is Vic Busnea of Cincinnati and Griffin Stacy from UConn. And then Kayla Simmons from Lock Haven University in the finale against Kayla Alexander out of Penn State. That should be a nice finale, right, Coop?
Oh, yeah. And Kayla's another hardworking young lady that's come a long ways and thinks she could have a bright future, too.
They're fun to talk to. You know, we got a chance to do a few interviews the other night. And a few of the guys sat in today. Yeah, they help keep us straight what's going on. So you're satisfied with how things are going, what you're seeing today?
Yeah.
Long day. What time did you come in?
I was here about, I don't know, 7:30.
When did you set the ring up?
Last night.
Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Third round. Rocco Stark in the red. Quite the battle here. Hanging in.
Get busy. That's it, Rock. Keep cutting up. He keeps throwing that uppercut, which is good. He's going to land it here soon. He's landing it, but I think he could land it big. There's a nice combo. See, once he gets inside, that tall guy doesn't know what to do.
So the fact that Rocco has to elevate his punches, does that change or lessen his technique? Because he's used to fighting out here, and now he has to go up here. Does it make any difference?
Not really.
Okay.
He's still got his power with his hips. So.
Are hips really important in this sport?
Oh yeah. You know, some of my good boxers were good baseball players, just from rotating the hips and hitting the ball.
Third round of this one.
Todd Steiner and Manny Rose comes to mind.
Okay.
Stay in there, Rock. Back him up.
That guy's kind of just brawling now, isn't he?
That's good for Rocco. Keep him in there.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Instead of boxing that distance. That's it. Pushing his head down rough. Come on, Ray.
That's amazing to me that they pound the crap out of each other for 3 rounds, and then, you know, the sportsmanship is outstanding. Do you guys preach that? Do they come by it naturally?
No, you have to respect your opponent.
Yeah. I mean, you have to preach that to them, right? I mean, that's not the case in every sport these days, or in life these days.
Not with every kid. You know, I had a few, and I've always told them, you win, lose, or draw, you be a gentleman. Or you know, for a female, you be right. Don't be a horse's behind, as I would say.
So, how you going to score this one?
Boy, I tell you, I'm going to actually go with Rocco. I think he might have put enough the last.
I hope you're right.
Round and a half, but it.
Okay, the results. The kid. Well, he is tall. He's taller than a referee.
Oh yeah, and Ray's no little guy, height or size. He's a big man.
Okay, so what's that? Assistance for both of them?
Yep. Being such a good bout.
Results are in, and the winner by decision in the blue corner from Crandall University, New Brunswick, Canada, Emilio Osario.
Oh, that's a tough one. That was a great bout.
But it's like I always tell kids, you know what? You can lose a ton of them during the season. When it comes to regionals, that's when the money's on the line. So you keep building for that.
Well, he certainly showed he can compete. The kid was 15-7 coming in, and he had to earn what he got here. Again, sportsmanship is outstanding, and a tough loss for Rocco Stark. Again, the LHU kid, Severino, lost a decision, and Caleb Young lost a decision. Now Rocco loses a decision, and we have Kayla Simmons coming up in bout after next. Earlier today, Bridget Miller lost, but Stephen Heverly won.
Yeah.
We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with bout number 7 of the main card.
Bill's Happy Camper RV Sales and Service in Mill Hall is your go-to destination for premier RV sales and maintenance. Bill's Happy Camper is the place for outdoor enthusiasts with the perfect travel trailers and fifth wheels for unforgettable camping experiences. Bill's Happy Camper hopes you're enjoying Fight Night at LHU and best wishes to the local kids in the ring. Bill's Happy Camper, 15 North Water Street, Mill Hall. Call 570-726-7400 or visit online at billshappycamper.com.
The fine food tradition in an extraordinary setting continues at Fox's Market House restaurant in downtown Lock Haven. Check out the gorgeous interior restoration, which showcases the building's rich history dating to 1871. Fox's, a step back in time offering you fresh, fast, and tasty food in a historic setting, with all the up-to-date amenities, comfort food, daily specials, reward points, dinner to go, online orders, and much more. Fox's Market House Restaurant, 142 East Church Street, downtown Lock Haven. Call 570-748-4000 or go online at foxesmarketrestaurant.com.
All right, bout number 7 on the main card. Vic Basnea of Cincinnati and Griffin Stacy, he with the blue gloves from Connecticut. Again, these are similar colors. But if you look carefully, you'll see UConn on the back of the kid from Connecticut. So that should be helpful.
And his opponent across the way, boxing.
Sean Spinner Carey on the PA system here.
Connecticut, Griffin Stacy.
So what's the referee say to him when he talks to him there?
Most times, keep your hands up. You know, defend yourself at all times. Watch what's hitting below the waist, behind the head.
Do you ever get crazy guys in the ring from other teams? I mean, yeah, that happens every now and then in NCAA wrestling. You get goofballs, and that happens in every sport.
Yeah, but not a lot. But yeah, I've seen some where it's like, what is the matter with this person?
Again, UConn in the blue top and bottom. So who has a good program this year? Is UConn? UConn historically is pretty good, right?
Yeah, and Cincinnati is always tough. They don't have a big team, but they are always quality. Penn State's always got a lot big lineup. And of course the academies, the Army, the Navies, the Air Forces, they're most of the time the team to beat when you get to the Nationals.
So how do you find the teams for this? Like West Point, did you contact them, or were they booked, or you kind of rotate around and spread it around some?
Well, they were supposed to have a show on a battleship last night, and it fell through, and then it may not have even went with the government shutdown. But it ended up being canceled long before all that happened.
Okay.
So they didn't get their names in, and at one point we were up to 27 bouts here. So both those teams were kind of out of it by the time we had stuff put together.
So is the club sport boxing holding up okay then? It sounds like it sure is. You got 10 teams here. The school's big and small.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have a little bit of everything in collegiate boxing.
I mean, that's kind of the charm of the sport, isn't it? You don't have to be a school of 50,000 people to have a decent boxing club.
No, we won it in 2007, the team title. We finished second, twice. Third, I don't know how many times. And actually, under the new scoring, we'd have won it at least one more time. Because we had more national champs and more runner-ups, but the scoring system was a little ridiculous. And I got that changed. I proposed a scoring system, which I thought was fair, and everyone else did. But back in there for a while, it was always Air Force was the team to beat. They're still good.
So are schools adding the sport? Are they dropping? Is it holding its own?
It's up and down. When you lose a coach, lots of times you lose the program. But the ones that have it stay on, and we're gaining up. You know, we gain teams, we lose a team. So it's up and down.
Are there more women competing than used to?
Yes, I've seen a bigger influx of women. We've also increased our weight classes for our women in the collegiate boxing.
Okay, so what's going on here?
This is a good match. I think Cincinnati's a little more aggressive. These guys they're smart because they don't block punches a lot. They slip them. A lot of good foot movement. They circle out. This is a nice boxing match right here.
This is about number 7 of the main card. Kayla Simmons on deck.
Yep, she'll be our main event. Cincinnati's trying to cut the ring, but Stacy isn't letting them. These two are both pretty fast, you know what? They have fast hands. Yukon's working its way, he keeps working his way off those ropes. Very nice.
The Cincy kid is 6'8".
And what's Stacy?
And the Yukon kid, Stacy, is 3-2. 3-8, or 6-8, 3-2. The records. All right, one more to go after this. So you give the kids a few days off. When do they have to come back in the room?
Yeah, we'll probably give them a little time off here. It's hard on your body. You need to take
sure it is.
You have to take a little break. So I'm sure Coach Stout will say, don't come in on Monday. maybe even Tuesday.
So when's your next competition, did we say?
Ohio State, and then, and what did he say, 2 weeks and 3 weeks in Penn State.
Yeah. So, again, you get great sponsorship support. And again, it's a club sport. It's not a multi-million-dollar sport. Are you doing okay? Do you need financial assistance? You're holding your own to
we
stage
hold our
the
own.
program?
We hold our own, and the college is good to us, and the towns, the businesses and people are fantastic in this town.
It is cool. And again, we'd be remiss, again, these are kids not from Lock Haven, Cincinnati and Connecticut. But the summer event was just one of the glorious moments in downtown Lock Haven in the summertime. I mean, I didn't talk to anybody who went away disappointed. There was just an air of this is a delightful event.
I saw people that I've never seen come through the doors up here that was down there and come up and enjoyed it and said, I'm going to try to get to your next event. So, and like I said, and we're blessed with our sponsors, you know. The Davis Insurance, the Powers Health Clinic, Richie and them, all of them. They're just outstanding. Lee Roberts has always been there for us. The 40 and 8 Therapeutic Health Center, Bald Eagle Beer Store, Leo's Deli. Of course, he's Rocco, but they love us.
Yeah, that was an easy one. That was a no-brainer for you.
Yeah. Detmar Fuels is come on now, and they love it. The Budget Artists, you guys do you know.
You know, too bad. You should see if Lee Roberts has any eligibility left. He would have been a tremendous boxer. Remind me, next time you see Lee, ask him about the time he got in a fight in the Slow Break Basketball League game at the YMCA many years ago. Yeah, Lee wasn't to be trifled with. But that's another story for another time. Okay, so how are you going to score this one? And I didn't mean to distract you.
That's a good question. We're getting talking
yeah,
too much.
Yeah. Again, this is UConn and Cincinnati. I like UConn's outfits better. I'm voting for this UConn kid.
And boy, like the Citizens Homes Fire Company, always here to help us. We just picked up Rachel Kay's, the Old Corner, the Bike Gallery, Branding Brothers, another one. Fallon is brand new. Jeff Raymond, one of our former boxers.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize, I'd forgotten that he was a boxer.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Big Mountain Disposal, they're always coming on board with us now. And my buddy's a Gray Eagle football alumni.
Who is?
The Gray Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Of course, the Main Street Grill and Keith and Vicki Adams does so much for not just Lock Haven, but for collegiate boxing. It's amazing.
So Dr. Cox didn't make it here today, I take it.
No, he too many football games for his grandchildren.
Okay.
And he had 3 of them to go to.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. He'll be tied up for a while. You got to get him back here in February, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you will. All right. We're going to get bout number 7 results here. We won't hazard a guess other than to say that they had comparable records and put on what looked to be a pretty even fight.
This could be a split.
We'll wait. Who hands them up?
There's a supervisor. Each time they turn in the cards, he has to write them down. He figures up the scores.
In the winner by split decision in the blue corner from the University of Connecticut, Griffin Stacy.
You can't argue with that. Either way.
I certainly won't. We do want to thank our sponsors with our Clinton County Sports Online coverage. This is a special event presentation brought to you by Bill's Happy Camper, Water Street Mill Hall, Fox's Market House Restaurant, downtown Lock Haven. And these boxing boosters, M&R Contracting, Bellefonte Avenue, Lock Haven, Pizza City Bar and Grill, Traveling Timbers, and the Riverview Apartment B&B, Susquehanna Avenue, Lock Haven. Well, this is cool. We had a chance to interview Kayla Simmons a couple evenings ago. Pleasant young lady to talk to out in Dover, PA. And she looks like she's fit and ready to go. She will be going against Kayla Alexander out of Penn State, 156 pounds. Alexander 2-2, Simmons 3-8. She's one of your more veteran fighters.
Yeah, yes. She's coming into her third year. Kayla has some power. She's a good athlete, and you know what? She hates to lose. She's very competitive, but a controlled competitor. You know what I mean?
She's just so pleasant to talk to. I mean, they all have been. You know, I expected some gnarly, you know, but they're just nice young people. Speaks well for the program and well for the university and well for our community.
56-pound weight class as the ladies take over.
All right.
Man in charge in the ring, Mark Berlinski. Introducing the principals. First, boxing out of the blue corner, representing Penn State University, Kayla Alexander. And her opponent across the way, boxing out of the red corner. She is a junior from Milford, Pennsylvania, representing Lockhaven University, Kayla Simmons.
So you do a stare down at this point or not?
Oh, some people do. Some don't.
All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. I hope no one broke the bell. Bill Krause standing up at ringside again. We worry about Bill getting up there.
I think he's still pretty quick enough to get out of the way.
We'll find out. So what are we waiting for here?
Good question. Must be the supervisor is preparing his stuff.
A hush falls over the field house.
He just gave him the sign.
Okay. All right. Take it home, Coop.
Well, let's see here. These two might be like bookends here. Ooh. Nice overhand. A little head movement there, girl. Let's go.
She's holding her own.
Yes, she is.
This kid's strong. Looks strong.
Well,
she's picking her spots.
Oh, there's a nice right hand and a hook fouled up. Here, Coach Scout calling for a 1-2-2. Needs to follow up just a little bit more. Now she needs to score and get those back. Yeah, better bring that left up.
So that's pretty close. What do you think?
I'll still give that one to Kayla.
Well, you know they're both named Kayla.
I know. We said that earlier.
You're covering your bets on that one? How about a last name?
Yeah, we were talking about that before the matches today. A couple of us looking. I didn't even realize it. She goes, it's Kayla versus Kayla. What?
Exactly. So who's that big assistant coach for Penn State? He's a big boy.
Oh, Derek Roth.
Is he the head coach?
Yes.
Is he the former boxer?
Yeah.
I bet he was a heavyweight.
Yeah. He didn't box in college. He was an amateur boxer. And, he came on, took over the program, is doing very well with it.
So I'm presuming these coaches do it more than anything for the love of the sport. I doubt that he's making $8 million like 3-3 James Franklin.
No.
No. I
No.
don't think so.
No. So people used to ask me, Coach, boy.
Say that again.
Coach, how much do you make? And I look at him and go, Meg, it costs me money.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Been well worth it.
Good for you guys. Giving back, Cam.
That's right.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, she kept her away.
Yep. Get in there and get out.
I think Kayla's a little faster than her opponent, just a little. I just wish she'd straighten that right hand out. She loops it a lot.
Okay. Yeah, the Penn State kid's more stationary.
Yeah. She's a tough young lady, though, I'll tell you that, from Penn State.
There you go. There you go. What did he tell her?
Keep her head up.
Okay.
That she's leading with her head.
Okay.
No fight.
And that's a safety issue.
Yeah. In 10 seconds, I heard the hammer go off.
Okay.
They hit the table to let you know, the referee know, to be ready to step in.
Okay, that's why. Okay. Well, this is a good finale, don't you think?
Yes. I think it's going to again come down to this round.
Okay, 2 weeks at Penn State, and then, 2 weeks at Ohio State,
Right.
3 weeks at Penn State.
Yep. So anybody's out there, better get down at least to Penn State.
Where do they have them at Penn State?
Down at the Ramada Inn on North
really?
or South Atherton.
They don't have them on campus.
No, it's easier for them to run it down there at the big. They have a good sized ballroom.
That's like going south toward.
South Atherton Street.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they used to have, or may still have wrestling clinics. Do they have like a gym or something in there, or what? A banquet hall, or?
I'm not sure where they have their gym at. It used to be in the White Building.
Yeah, that was there
Final
many years
Make some
ago.
noise in the house of noise.
All right, final round, final bout. Here we go. Ken Cooper, tell us what's going on, buddy. Wow. Oh.
Somebody, they want to end this. One of them. Holy man. But these two don't back down, do they?
No. If Simmons doesn't win, it won't be for lack of effort.
Ah.
She's moving forward.
Got to move her head there a little bit. Let's go.
Penn State kid should lose a point or something for clinching there.
Well,
No.
sometimes a little hard. I've seen times where I totally agree with you.
I think they're both
He's trying to say Kayla's causing the hold, I think, from coming in the way she is. But I disagree with him on that one. Well, being a coach, you always disagree with the official.
Oh, well, sure. That comes with the territory, right?
Yeah, yeah.
She's staying
Referee's
forward.
never right. At least when it was against you. Get busy, get busy, get busy. Nice. Got to follow up now.
There you go.
Tell you, this is coming down to another split decision for some.
Yeah, I think you're right. Nope. That was a good one. I think they both were going on fumes there towards the end, don't you think?
Yeah, a lot of punches through.
Yeah, they stayed active for a long, long time. And again, the competitors go over to the opposing coaches. Is that a tradition to take the boxing gloves off?
No,
then you have
sometimes.
to use them again, right? Or
Well, we're
what
done
was
for the
that about?
night.
Oh, we're done. So do you have to provide the gloves?
Oh yeah. Wherever we go,
They don't bring. They can't bring their own gloves.
No, no.
Oh, that's
well,
interesting.
Well, you know, they have to be USA certified gloves, and everybody has them. So instead of hauling a whole bunch of them with you, it's easier just to have them on hand.
Do
And
the officials check the gloves like they do baseball bats before the competition?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. They look, and
Okay.
they check them and check the hands. You always see them check the hands. They have to have the hands checked before the bout. And then when you're done, if you notice, the referee will kind of feel to make
Right.
sure nobody added anything after the fact, which
Okay.
I've never seen.
So what's a pair of boxing gloves cost these days, ballpark?
I think a set's about $145.
And does the program provide them, or do the kids have to provide?
No, we get them. Yeah, we get them through our budget.
Coop, I know you're going to have to flee here pretty quickly, but a great show. You guys are doing great. Let us know what's going on in February. Keep us in the loop, okay? It's fun to be here.
And hey, hopefully we'll have Tony back.
And the winner
All right.
by decision in the red corner.
We went by a decision.
From Lock Haven University.
That means it was 5-0.
And I'm saying split. Was that split? Split decision? Or just a straight? Okay. Coop, great job. Go down there and strike the set. Ken Cooper, we really appreciate his helping us out. And Kayla Simmons is a winner for the Lock Haven Boxing Club here. We'll give you a quick rundown after this final time.
Haywood's on the Green at the Clinton Country Club is the stop for great food and fun anytime, any day, 7 days a week. From Karaoke Friday to menu specials to special events. Always a great time at Haywood's on the Green, just off Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. Stay up to date online at Haywood's OTG.
No matter the season, your nearby laser wash has what your vehicle be needin'. Your vehicle will be looking mighty fine with a visit to Laser Wash at any of their 4 nearby locations. 8 Woodward Avenue, Dunstown. 298 Hogan Boulevard, Mill Hall. 5611 Nittany Valley Drive, Mill Hall. And 629 North Loyalsock Avenue, Montoursville. Laser Wash, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
This is Jeff Bailiff, owner of Hear the Birds Hearing Aid Center in Lock Haven. I am half the average regional price for top technology digital hearing aids. Everything about me and my practice, license, location, and nearly 100 patient reviews can be seen at hearthebirds.com, or you can call me at 570-748-5444. I would be honored to help you hear better. 570-748-5444.
And when you call Jeff, tell him I said take care of you. Again, 748-5444. You will be able to hear the birds sing if you visit Jeff at his Grove Street office in downtown Lock Haven. A great evening here at Thomas Fieldhouse, the 10th annual Fall Brawl. We'll give you the rundown. First on the Lock Haven kids in the afternoon card, Bridget Miller for Lock Haven University was decision by Noel Min of Ohio State. And then Stephen Heverly for Lock Haven was a winner over Amir Faroud of Connecticut. They were the two LHU boxers in the afternoon round. The evening results, Slade Severino was decisioned by Dalton Mance of Shippensburg at 180 pounds. At 134 pounds, Lock Haven's Nehemiah Omi-Osaga had to scratch because of a health issue. At 152 pounds, Cameron O'Quinn of Crandall University decisioned Lock Haven's Caleb Young. At 154 pounds in an entertaining and hard-fought bout, Emilio Osorio of Crandall University decisioned Rocco Stark of Lock Haven. And the finale at 156 pounds, and another really good one and a great finale, Kayla Simmons of Lock Haven University with a decision over Kayla Alexander of Penn State University. A great day and evening of boxing here at Lock Haven University's Thomas Fieldhouse.
All right, so we have our 2 awards to hand out. First, we will
I think they're going to give out a couple of awards here, so we'll hold it here for
Sportsmanship Award.
Second. See if we can pick this up.
And the Sportsmanship Award goes to, from Lock Haven University, Kayla Simmons.
Kayla Simmons gets Sportsmanship Award in addition to winning her bout. She received that award. She's happy.
And in just a moment, we'll make the announcement for the outstanding boxer.
Again, in case you missed it earlier, Penn State still having trouble beating Northwestern, losing 23-22 today. That was in football, I believe. Indiana beat Oregon at Oregon. Penn State gets Indiana, I think, later. Could be a problem. I think that was perhaps John Stout's son that just gave an award to Kayla Simmons. No crowd just took
Next up for the outstanding boxer. The outstanding boxer goes to, from Penn State University, Donovan Quinn.
Donovan Quinn, who knocked off the national champ from Cincinnati. Donovan Quinn from Penn State is the outstanding boxer after decision. Anthony D'Angelo from Cincinnati. So a great afternoon tonight of boxing here. Appreciate your viewing us wherever you may be. We will tell you the Lock Haven Fall Brawl has been a special event presentation from Clinton County Sports, presented by Bill's Happy Camper, Water Street, Mill Hall, Fox's Market House Restaurant, downtown Lock Haven, and these boxing boosters, M&R Contracting, Bellefonte Avenue, Lock Haven, Pizza City Bar and Grill, and Traveling Timbers, and the Riverview Apartment, BNB, Susquehanna Avenue, Lock Haven. John Lopez speaking for myself, Wally Corder, Bill Crowell, wishing you a good evening from Lock Haven University's Thomas Fieldhouse, LHU